On air, from the heart of Grantham, 24 hours a day, this is Gravity FM.
From the Sky News Centre at 8, the European Council President says he hopes the UK and EU can start talking about future trade arrangements in December. The remaining 27 nations have decided not enough progress has been made yet to start those formal talks just at the moment, but they will begin discussions between themselves to make preparations for them to begin. Council President Donald Tusk has delivered an upbeat assessment of the process.
My impression is that the reports of the deadlock between the EU and the UK have been exaggerated.
Former Labour leader Ed Miliband's called Donald Trump an absolute moron for a tweet the US president sent about yesterday's crime figures for England and Wales. It appeared to link a rise in incidents to Islamic extremism. Winds of up to 70 miles an hour are expected in parts of southern England and Wales as Storm Brian moves in overnight.
Hello, YouTubers!
Tomorrow, with families heading off for half-term breaks this weekend. An MP says he's appalled at figures showing an apparent lack of diversity among Oxford and Cambridge University students. David Lammy, who requested the stats, found 4 out of 5 had parents in well-paid jobs. Around half the intake between 2010 and 2015 also came from London and South East England. Neil Herbert, the head of a school in Manchester, thinks that is pure postcode discrimination.
Students come with the idea already that it's going to be really difficult. When we see figures like we've seen today, it just confirms that view. It makes our job really difficult. Because despite all the work we do, students still know it's going to be incredibly difficult to get into those universities. They can see the bias towards the south. It's there in the paper.
RBS says it will cooperate with a police investigation into a complaint against the banking giant. It's understood to be linked to alleged misconduct within the company's global restructuring group. And the weekend's Premier League football's just getting underway at the London Stadium. West Ham are taking on newly promoted Brighton. The winner will end up in the top half of the table. That's the latest. I'm Tom Harrigan.
The weather, sponsored by Jamie McGee and the Tribe. Tune in every Sunday midday to...
After a dry start to the evening, a band of persistent locally heavy rain will spread from the west overnight, clearing east by morning, with some clear spells developing and becoming windy across the region, with minimum temperatures of 10 degrees Celsius. And Saturday, after a dry and bright start, blustery showers will develop in the afternoon. These heavy and frequent in places, and very windy, with gales across the high grounds with maximum of 15 degrees Celsius.
Nev Eaglen.
Oh, welcome to your Friday night here on 97.2 Gravity FM, kicking off with a belter then.
When you left me all alone at the
yes, lipstick colour, chocolate, where are you? Well, kicking off tonight with a belter from Connie Francis and Lipstick on Your Collar. Well, let's see how your brains are working on this Friday night, the 20th of October, right after the Platters. And 1 in a million. Good evening, Mr. Mark Bayliss.
There is 1 in a million like you. A dream in a million come true. I confess that I really don't know why, but I know that I love like I do.
Oh, the buttons in a lifetime is hard to find such you want.
But now you're out, that is 1 in a million like you.
It's once more in time to ever
find someone like you to be
by you up. I feel proud to say such a highway. Where something to my life. Oh, yes, once in a lifetime, you know. Life has turned into love.
Though it may be
aware, just apart is where love has turned to you.
For there's 1 in a million like you. Fate was surely kind to let my heart find someone like you to be my love.
If I see it stray, that's way, way. Oh, way type of baby. Oh, yes, once in a lifetime, you know. Love as a spotted below.
Though it may be
aware, it's a right to swear, wrong, place to you. For there's once in a million. As the Platters and 1 in a million. 8 minutes past the hour of 8 on this Friday, October the 20th, 2017. Okay then, it's that time of night where I give you a little teaser. Let's see how well your brains are working on this Friday night. Are you ready for your little cryptic clue? It's long, thin and flexible. It's long, thin and flexible. What is it? 577 522 on the Jellybone. Email studio@gravityfm.net or search for Friday Night Party on Gravity FM on Facebook live page and send your answers in if you can work out what is long, thin and flexible. Today, I saw her face was a face I love, and I feel I had to go away. Get down on my knees and play. That day to go away, but still they began. Needles and pins because of all my eyes. The tears I got high. Hey, I thought I was smiling. Didn't think I'd do, but now I see she's worse to him than me. Let her go ahead,
she will see just how to say please and get down on her knees. Yeah, that's how it begins. She feels the way around pins.
Get down on my knees and pray. Because I ride my pipes, this I'd rather hide. Oh, needles and pins, needles and pins. Searchers, needles and pins. Okay then, what is long, thin and flexible? Some of you may use this in your day-to-day lives. It's long, thin and flexible, but what is it? It's not a mobile phone, it's not a needle, it's not a pin, and it's certainly nothing to do with a night time neither. Before your rude answers come in over at Colsterworth, yes, Rockford Dormouse, I'm talking about your rudeness. Okay then, if you can work out what it is, it's long, thin and flexible, but what is it? If you can work out what the mystery item is we're looking for, you'll slap yourself silly when you find out what the answer is just before 9 o'clock. On with the hard day's night now. I feel like a girl. The hard day's night. Take it to feel like a log. Try not to go to you. Try not to take you. I work all day to get your money to buy a thing, and it's worth it just to hear you say you're gonna give me everything. So why on earth should I moan? 'Cause when I get you alone, you know I feel okay. Like gold, and it takes it from me right. When I'm cold, taking it all in me tight, tight. A hard day's night, something to feel like a long. When I get on you, I think you make it feel alright. I know, I don't get too long, but I feel okay. I'm cold, everything seems to be right. I'm cold, letting you holding me tight. I'm tired, it's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a cow. I should be to feel like a dog. If I don't check up to you, I don't check to you when you feel alright. No, I feel alright. Feel alright. Okay then, it's long, thin and flexible. It's not a ruler and it's also not a pipe cleaner. What could we be on about tonight? It's long, thin and flexible. Get your guesses coming in here on Gravity FM 97.2. We're live all the way through to the small hours now of Saturday morning.
relies on IT. Problems with IT are annoying and expensive, disrupting staff and customers alike. Inara Systems provides economic computer, data and IT support solutions when you need, usually now. Call our dedicated support number for a prompt response from our team, ready and able to get your enterprise up and running again. We have geeks on hand to support your business. Don't struggle with IT alone, get Inara on the phone. Telephone Grantham 8511 85 or visit our website inarasystems.co.uk. We make business IT work.
Does your front door say welcome, come on in? Or is it looking a little tired and uninviting? Welling Doors supply and fit composite, French and patio doors, a wide selection of windows and much, much more. So why not come and take a look at what we have to offer? We have a beautiful new showroom at number 70 High Street, Grantham. We are open Monday to Saturday 9:30 to 2:30. You can call us on 0758 429 3944 or visit us at www.welling-doors.co.uk. Come along and see how we can help give your home the welcoming touch.
If you see somebody showing any of the signs of a stroke, you don't have to think about it, you just dial 999. Use the FAST test. F. Face. Has their face fallen on one side? Can they smile? A. Arms. Can they raise both arms and keep them there? S. Speech. Is their speech slurred? T. Time. Time to call 999 if you see any one of these signs. Act fast, make the call, dial 999.
Sounding great in the evening, live from the heart of Grantham, Nev Eaglen.
Local radio, Gravity FM. Oh, up all night now, we take that. See your face, get an idea of your love and grace. Slightly idea of the things that you had. Never understood. Times it touched me up to love you over Pentagon. You always touched me back. Nothing no good. Oh baby, don't you take me? Just want you help me. You're just keeping me up all night. I'm so tired of waiting. Sleeping of it. I should be up all night with you. All night after us. I'm watching swallow disappear. I'm watching always my country. I find you. Oh, maybe I need to take me. Just want you to help me. You're just keeping me up all night. I'm so tired of waiting. I should be up all night with baby. I need to take me. Just wanna help me. You're just keeping me up all night. I'm so tired of waiting. Waiting for nothing. Until me up all night wanting you. I tried to say last night. She said I thought you'd marry me. You married this girl last night. She said, why don't you marry me? Too young for that, too young for that, too young for that, too tired for that, too proud for that, too young for that. Like you might say, oh baby, but you can take me. I just want you to help me. You're just keeping me up all night. I'm so tired of waiting. Waiting for nothing. I'm gonna be up all night. Oh, maybe. Just take me. What's help me? Just keeping me up all night. I'm so tired of waiting.
I should be
All night with you. I know they say take that and up all night. No answers yet, no right answers. It's long, thin and flexible. What are we talking about tonight? What object are we describing? It's long, thin and flexible. Some are plastic, some are metal. What could it be? This next one's going out to Sarah, Blondie and Call Me. 577 522 is the studio phone number. Where you're coming from, call me! Call me, any time, call me. Call me any time of night, call me. Call me! When you're saying rain can call me.
Gravity FM.
Time anywhere, anywhere. Call me! I want to call me any time. Call me! Call me any time. Call me! Call me! Call me! Call me! Blondie and Call Me here on 97.2, your award-winning local community radio station, Gravity FM. On the way now, a little bit livelier, it's Entrance and Forever. Then it'll be time for 2 in a row for Mort Bayliss. Entrance and forever. So no right answers yet. Long, thin and flexible. Some are plastic and some are metal. What object are we describing this evening? 577 522 on the phone. Email studio@gravityfm.net or search for Friday Night Party on Gravity FM. Like the page and send in your answers. 2 in a row now for Mr. Mark Bayliss. He wants a little bit of Leona Lewis and Run, and then he asked for Impossible by James Arthur. But I'm going to play James Arthur, but it's Say You Won't Let Go. That's 2 coming up for Mr. Mark Bayliss. If you want to pick a 2 in a row for the next hour, you know what to do. Leave them on the Friday Night Party on Gravity FM Facebook page. From Grantham, Lincolnshire, feel the music, Gravity FM.
I'll sing it one last time for you. Then we really have to go. You've been the only thing that's right in our lifetime. And I can barely look at you, but every single time I do, I know we'll make it anywhere away from here. Light up, I met you in the dark. You lit me up. You made me feel as though I wasn't off. We danced the night away. We drank too much. I held your hair back when you were throwing up. Then you smiled over your shoulder. For a minute I was stone cold. I pulled you closer to my chest. And you asked me to stay over. I said I already told you. I think that you should get some rest. I knew I loved you then, but you'd never know. 'Cause I played it cool and I was scared to let it go. I knew I needed you, but I never showed. But I wanna stay with you until we're grown old. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. I'll wake you up with some breakfast in bed. I'll bring you coffee with the kiss on your head. I'll take the kids to school, wave them goodbye. And I'll thank my lucky stars for that night. When you looked over your shoulder, for a minute I forget that I'm older. I want to touch you right. Oh, I do love beautiful as ever, and I swear that every day will get better. You make me feel this way somehow. I'm so in love with you, and I'll picture you know. Darling, your love is strong, worth is sweet and gold. We've come so far, my dear, look how we grow. And I wanna stay with you until we're grown old. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. I wanna live with you, even when we're ghost. So always there for me, I did you most. I'll go where you say, I'm allowed to give out. I promise till death we part, like in our vows. So I this over you, now everybody knows that it's just you and me till we grow old. Just take it, won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Oh, just say you won't let go.
Sounding great in the evening, live from the heart of Grantham, Nev Eaglen.
Local radio, Gravity FM. There you go, Mr. Bayliss. I hope you enjoyed those two. If you want to choose the double play in the next hour, 577 522 on the phone, or search for Friday Night Party on Gravity FM on Facebook. Like the page and leave your song choices on the party page here on Facebook, and it will pop up in front of my eyes. Okay then, it's long, thin and flexible. Some are plastic, some are metal. What object are we describing? We will reveal the answer about 10 to 9 tonight. You will slap yourself silly when you find out what it is. Michael Jackson now and Billie Jean. It's on the air, Jane with Billy G. Breaking on girls' hearts. Hey, Billy Jeans and not my love. She's a girl. Billy Jean, she's just a girl. She's not my son. Billy Jean, not my love. She's just a girl, but I am a one. If you're watching live on YouTube, you can tune in to gravityfm.net and listen live via the website. It's not my song. Try other one. Oh! It's not my song. Michael Jackson and Billie Jean. A long, thin and flexible, some's metal and some are plastic. What object are we describing here on Gravity FM? On the way now, we have got the various artists. And thank ABBA for the music.
Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance.
If you change your mind,
take a chance,
I'm the first in line.
take a chance,
Honey, I'm still free.
take a chance,
Take a chance on me.
take a chance,
If you need me, let me know. I'ma be around.
take a chance,
If you got no place to go, feeling down.
take a chance, take a chance.
Friday night and the lights are low. Looking out for a place to go. When we play the right music, getting in the swing, you come to love again. Anybody could be that guy.
dancing queen, the sweet holy serenity. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. Oh yeah. You can dance, you can dance, having the time of your life. We'll see the girl. Watch that sea, digging the dancing queen. Been cheated by you since I don't know when. So I made up my mind, must come to an end. Look at me now, will I ever learn? I don't know how, but inside of me lose control. There's a fire within my soul. Just one look and I can hear it again. One more look and I can hear everything. Oh, Mamma Mia, here I go again. Mama, how can I resist you? Mamma Mia, does it show again? Mama, just how much I missed you. So I say thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy you're bringing. Who can live without it? And asking all honesty, what would I be when I'm a song and that's what are we? So I say thank you for the music and giving it to me. So I say thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy you're bringing. You can live without it. And asking all honesty, what would that be without a song and dance? What are we? So I sang ABBA for the music. Various artists and thank ABBA for the music. You've got 5 minutes to get your guesses in. Long, thin and flexible. Some are metal and some are plastic. What object are we describing? 577 522 on the old dog and bone tonight. Or search for Friday Night Party on Gravity FM on Facebook. Like the page and interact with the show. We're about 4 minutes away from revealing what object we're talking about tonight.
Sure that when you switch on your heating next winter, everything will be in full working order. From new boiler installations to servicing and maintenance, Noah's Ark are the people to call. Boilers, heat us, wood stoves, and all aspects of gas work no problem, plus landlord certificates. Contact Duncan at Noah's Ark on 07967 105 145 or find us on Facebook.
There's nothing quite like the unmistakable pong of a smelly dustbin, and that's before you even lift the lid. And if you try and get rid of it yourself, you'll probably end up smelling worse than the bin does. So why not leave it to the professionals? Wash My Wheelie Bin operate in and around the Grantham area and will wash and sanitise your bin, leaving it clean, fresh and fragrant. Contact Brian at Wash My Wheelie Bin on 01476 240 133 or book and pay at www.washmywheeliebin.co.uk or visit us on Facebook. We'll soon get rid of your pong.
The Green Man Roxley, famed for our steaks, exotic meats and game, also specialise in fresh and quirky fish dishes. To celebrate, we are holding a Fish Fest fortnight with at least a dozen fish specials every day. Choose from calamari, crevettes, lobster, swordfish, red snapper, seafood lasagna, the world's your oyster. Order 2 courses and get a complimentary glass of house wine. 7 to choose from. We serve food all day from 11 AM Tuesday to Sunday. See our website for current specials
specials and seafood menu. For all you seafood lovers across the county, book your table for our Fish Fest fortnight between the 17th and 28th of October. The Green Man Roxley. Telephone 01476 585 897.
Sounding great in the evening, live from the heart of Grantham, Nev Eaglen.
The local radio. Well, 2 minutes to get your guesses in, so we will reveal the answer after Drake. And one dance.
Baby, I like your style.
Grips on your ways, front way, back way. You know that I don't play. Streets not safe, but I never run away, even when I'm away. OT, OT, there's never much love when we go OT. I pray to make it back in one piece. I pray, I pray. That's why I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me. I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me.
Baby, I like your style.
Strength and guidance, all that I'm wishing for my friends. Nobody makes it from my ends. I had the bust of the silence. You know you gotta stick by me. Soon as you see the text, reply me. I don't wanna spend time fighting. We got no time, and that's why I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me. I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me.
Tell me, I need to know, where do you wanna go? 'Cause if you're down, I'll take it slow, make you lose control. Wet, 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 wet. 'Cause if you're down, 'cause if you're down, 'cause if you're down.
I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me. I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me.
There we go, that's Drake and One Dance here on 97.2, Grantham's #1 Gravity FM. Okay then, it is that time, let's reveal the answer. Long, thin and flexible. Some are metal, some are plastic. Some of you use it in your everyday life. Well, if you don't use it in your everyday life, and when I tell you what the answer is, I want to know why you don't check it in everyday life. The answer to the object we was looking for, long, thin and flexible, some are metal and some are plastic. The answer is a dipstick. A dipstick is long, thin and flexible, some are plastic and some are metal. So if you use one in your everyday life, and if you don't check it, shame on you if your engine seizes up. Yes, a dipstick was tonight's object we was describing. Home with the music.
I had a dream. We
Where
were
was
sleeping, whiskey neat. I swelled by somewhere along the lines. We stopped seeing eye to eye. You were staying out of and I love. No, where you been or where you going, but I know I won't be home and you'll be on your own.
It certainly ain't me. We're 5 minutes away from the national and international news headlines here on Gravity FM 97.2 with Supergrass and Time. Another double play. Choose your double play after 9 o'clock tonight.
Gravity FM.
There we go, Supergrass and time. Not long now until we cross over to the Sky News Centre for the latest national and international news headlines. Yeah, it's just a minute or so now until we cross over. Keep it with us on 97.2. So on the flip side of the news, we will of course be having On This Day music. Don't forget you can choose your double play for the next hour on 577 522 on the old dog and bone, or email studio@gravityfm.net, or do it via the Friday Night Party on Gravity FM's Facebook page. Like the page, interact with the show, and leave your 2 in a row on the Friday Night Party Facebook page, and we will see you on the flip side of the news, live from the banks of River Witham. This is Gravity.
On air from the heart of Grantham 24 hours a day. This is Gravity FM.
From the Sky News Centre at 9, Theresa May says a deal is within touching distance after the EU admitted claims of Brexit deadlock were an exaggeration. The remaining 27 member states have been given the go-ahead to start internal discussions about a potential trade deal with the UK, but things won't progress beyond that until other issues are resolved, including money. The Prime Minister says any final so-called divorce bill won't be agreed for a while yet.
The full and final settlement will come as part of the final agreement that we're getting in relation to the future partnership, and I think that's absolutely right.
Donald Trump's been labelled an imbecile, a moron and ignorant by MPs after appearing to suggest Islamic extremism is behind a rise in crime in England and Wales. The US President tweeted after figures revealed a 13% rise in recorded offences over the past year. It's understood police are considering whether or not to open a criminal investigation into a division of banking giant RBS. It follows a complaint about its global restructuring group, which was meant to help companies in financial difficulty before it was closed. RBS says it'll cooperate with any inquiry. Bill Esterson is Labour's business spokesman.
We need the truth to be established so that trust can be rebuilt, because for far too many businesses in this country, it's just not possible, particularly smaller businesses, to have access to the funds that they need, particularly from some of the banks.
Storm Brian, which is due to hit southern parts of the UK and Ireland tomorrow, is starting to take its toll on weekend events. Organisers of the Great South Run in Hampshire have called off junior races tomorrow. It's thought a deal's close that'll see the search for missing Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 restart. Its disappearance in 2014 with 239 people on board remains a mystery. And Brighton had the advantage over West Ham heading into the second half of tonight's Premier League match. Chris Hughton's side lead 2-0 at the London Stadium. Victory for Albion would take them up to 10th. That's the latest. I'm Tom Harrigan.
The weather, sponsored by Jamie McGee and the Tribe. Tune in every Sunday midday till 2 and enjoy.
After a dry start this evening, a band of persistent locally heavy rain will spread from the west overnight, clearing east by morning, with some clear spells developing, becoming windy across the region with minimum of 10 degrees Celsius. Saturday, after a dry and bright start, blustery showers will develop in the afternoon. These heavy and will be frequent in places. Later, very windy with gales across the high grounds with maximum of 15 degrees Celsius.
And now, another hour of local entertainment with Nev Eaglen.
And welcome back. 3 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock. Kickers off this hour's DJ Boobo. And keep on dancing. 577 522 is the phone number here on Gravity FM Studio. Email studio@gravityfm.net. Or search for Friday Night Party on Gravity FM on Facebook.
Jump around, start the party. Enjoy taking on the studio.
I say to be 9 PM till I come. 577 522 on the phone. Email studio gravityfm.net.
Change it and say till I come.
It's been 9 PM till I come here at Gravity FM Towers, 9 minutes past the hour of 9, with the first instalment of On This Day Music. On this very day, the 20th of October 1984, Wham started a 3-week run at #1 on the UK singles chart with Freedom. The duo's second #1, the song was used in a Japanese commercial for Maxwell Audio's cassettes, which with altered lyrics. Whoa, whoa, yo! Say I am different sorry. Say I'm sorry. Something everywhere and all the sensations the fool of you. Oh, you're the tonight. But you know, and I will give you that when once, twice forever, that is how I'm don't want to play around. I don't want your pretty baby. My time love is breaking down. I don't want your freedom. You're not girl, what I know you. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, baby. So much baby, what I love that brings me down. I don't want your freedom. Girl, I want right now is you. From the 20th of October of 1984, Wham and Freedom, here from your local community award-winning radio station, Gravity FM. On the way next, we have got New Disco and Never Be Lonely.
Look, Gravity FM is here to help local business.
Maximise your company's potential with an advertisement on Gravity FM.
We will script, voice and record your advertisement at a highly competitive rate.
Let Grantham know what you have to offer. It's not as expensive as you may think.
If you've looked at other advertising possibilities, you'll realise what a good deal you get at Gravity FM.
You've seen and heard the high standard of our advertisements. You too could benefit from their results.
Email us, sales@gravityfm.net, or visit our website, gravityfm.net.
You'll be pleased you did.
This message isn't aimed at you. You know that on a motorway, a red X above any lane means that you can't drive in it and could be prosecuted if you do. But apparently, there are some drivers who don't realise this and are a danger to themselves and to other road users. So those drivers do need to know that a red X above any lane means that the lane may be blocked by a broken down vehicle, emergency services or road workers. For more details, they should search online for smart motorways and never drive in any lane with a red X above it.
You may have already tried Café Bleu at 2627 High Street, Grantham for a tasty breakfast, coffee or lunch from their extensive daytime menu. But you can now experience their exciting evening menu too. The Spanish bar and fully licensed restaurant is open Thursday, Friday and Saturday evening, 5:30 to 11 p.m. Choose from a wide range of tapas dishes and tempting main courses such as steak, pasta, paella and much more. A family-run business, everyone is welcome at Café Bleu. Celebrations, birthdays, family get-togethers, or just an intimate dinner for two. And we also do Sunday roast. How can you resist? Telephone 01476 572 098.
Sounding great in the evening, live from the heart of Grantham, Nev Eaglen.
Feel the music, Gravity FM.
Hello, party people!
You're old enough to know the makings of a man. Listen to me, baby, it's hard to settle down. Am I asking too much for you to stick around? Every boy wants a girl he can trust to the very end. Baby, that's you. Won't you wait? But till then, when I see lips begging to be kissed, I can't stop. I can't stop myself. Life is shining Nature's taking over my one-track mind. Believe it or not, you're in my heart all the time. All the girls are saying that you'll end up a fool. For the time being, baby, live by my rules. When I settle down, I want one baby on my mind. Forgive and forget, and I'll make up for all lost time. If she's put together fine, and she's reading my mind, I can't stop. I can't stop myself. Life is shining There's a chapel in the pines waiting for us around the bend. Picture in your mind, love forever. But till then, if she gives me a sign that she wants to make time,
Great for Grantham, Barrowby, Belton, Harlingston, Long Bennington, Gravity.
Oh, that was Lightning Strikes here on Gravity FM. On the way now, we have got Elton John and Made in England. Then we'll have a second instalment of On This Day in Music. fans. I'm way outside. Our made in England. Our made in England. Sir Elton John, Made in England, 9:30, Gravity FM 97.2 from the banks of the River Witham in the heart of Grantham, Lincolnshire. On this day music, on the 20th of October 2003, a jury found Girls Aloud singer Cheryl Tweedy guilty of assaulting a nightclub worker. The singer was sentenced to complete 120 hours unpaid community service and was ordered to pay her victim £500 compensation plus £3,000 in prosecution costs. The singer had denied attacking the toilet attendant, saying she only punched her in self-defence. The charge stemmed from that incident at the Drink nightclub in Guildford, Surrey on the 11th of January.
Too much of anything can make you sick. Even the good can be a curse. Go down, no one too much to get you hurt. Is it better? Is it worse? Always sitting in reverse. It's just like the good and bad words. I know where I want this to go. Driving fast, but let's go slow. What I don't wanna do is crash, no. Just know that you're not in this thing alone. There's always a place in me that you can call home. Whenever you feel like you're growing apart, there's just no way back to the start. Everything's alright. Sure enough, we're fighting for. Queen's out of question. When it gets up, gotta fight some more. We gotta fight for this love. We gotta fight for this love. We gotta fight for this love. If it's what happiness we're fighting for. Now every day ain't gonna be no picnic. Love ain't no walk in the park. All you can do is make the best of it now. Can't be afraid of the dark. Just know that you're not in this thing alone. There's always There's a place in me that you can call whenever you feel like we're growing apart. There's just no back to the start. Anything that's what happened is sure enough worth fighting for. Quitting's out of the question. When it gets tough, gotta fight some more. We gotta fight for this love. We gotta fight for this love. We gotta fight for this love. If it's what happened, it's what fighting for. We're headed up when we're ready to go. We've been driving so fast, we just need to slow down and just roll. Anything is what happened, sure enough worth fighting for. Quitting's out of the question. When it gets tough, gotta fight some more.
Oh, we gotta fight for this love. We gotta fight for this love.
We gotta fight for this love. If it's what happened, it's what fighting for. We gotta fight for this love. We gotta fight for this love. We gotta fight for this love. If it's what happened, it's what fighting for.
There we go, that's the coaster there. Fight for this love. Live and local of 97.2 from the banks of the River Witham. It's Gravity FM 97.2, your Friday night party with Maroon 5. Don't Want to Know from 2016.
I don't wanna know, no, who's taking you home, and loving you so. The way I used to love you, no, who's taking you home, and loving you so. The way I used to love you, I don't wanna know, wasted. And the more I drink, the more I think about you. No, I can't take it. Baby, every place I go reminds me of you. But we used to be. Is it now that I'm not around? But things are acting strange. They don't bring up your name. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? I don't wanna know, no, who's taking you home, and loving you so. The way I used to love you, no, who's taking you home, and loving you so. The way I used to love you, no. And every time I go out, yeah, I hear it from this one, hear it from that one, that you got someone new. I see but don't believe it. Even in my head, you're still in my bed. Maybe I'm just a fool. You think of me, what we used to be. Is it now that I'm not around? Now I'm acting strange. You bring up your name. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? I don't wanna know, no. Taking you home, and loving you so. The way I used to love you, no. Taking you home, and loving you so. The way I used to love you, no. No more please stop, no more hashtag moved up screenshots. No more trying to make me jealous on your birthday. You know just how I make it better on your birthday. Oh, do we do you like this? Do we will you like this? Do we let it down for you, touch you, pull you like this? Matter of fact, never mind, we gonna let the past be. Maybe it is right now, but your body still I don't wanna know, no, who's taking you home, and loving you so. The way I used to love
Maroon 5, I don't want to know. Keeping my tune, Feel Good Friday evening party tunes going next with Whitney Houston. What you looking at?
What you looking at? I see your eyes on me. You've been telling lies on me. What you looking at? See, I don't understand why you keep peeping me when you don't even like me. You love me and my man. Don't think you're stressing me, 'cause your lies don't excite me. No, no, no. Never knew that you would do this to me. Try to ruin me, be my enemy. Never thought that you would act as if you're cool with me. So why you looking at me? Why you looking at me? Don't get mad, 'cause I'm still gonna be. What you looking at? What you looking at? Eyes on your eyes, you've been telling lies on me. It's okay, 'cause either way, my following is real strong. You try so hard to show the whole world what I do, but now I'm turning the cameras back on you. The same spotlight that once gave me fame, trying to dirty up witness name. No. Never thought, never knew that you would do this to me. Try to ruin me, be my enemy. Never thought that you would act as if you're cool with me. Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me? Don't get mad, 'cause I'm still gonna be. Tell me, look at you very well. I see your eyes on me. You've been telling lies on me. Why are you looking at me? Don't get mad, 'cause I'm still gonna be. Come on, I'm messing with my reputation. Ain't even got no education. Trying to mess with my concentration. Don't even have a clue of what I'm facing. Oh, you know you need to stop it. Deep in my mind, they thought a profit. God is the reason my soul is free, and I don't need you looking at me. 'Cause I'm still gonna be. What you looking at? What you looking at? Tell me. You've been telling lies on me. What you looking at? Tell me. What you looking at? 'Cause I'm still gonna be.
Whitney Houston. What you looking at? Life and Banks of a River with them with Madonna and Into the Groove. Don't you forget, after 10, the TV theme. It's a rollover.
Come on.
Yeah, I love to be. There we go, Madonna and Into the Groove. On the way next, we have a little bit of Elvis Presley and I Need Your Love Tonight.
To ensure that when you switch on your heating next winter, everything will be in full working order. From new boiler installations to servicing and maintenance, Noah's Ark are the people to call. Boilers, heat us, wood stoves, and all aspects of gas work no problem, plus landlord certificates. Contact Duncan at Noah's Ark on 07967 105 145 or find us on Facebook.
There's nothing quite like the unmistakable pong of a smelly dustbin, and that's before you even lift the